अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसे हैं आप लोग? मैं ठीक हूँ, शुक्र है। मैं सोची थी कि गर्मियाँ बस शुरू हो गई हैं, तो इतना ख़्याल रखें कि जो परिंदे हैं उनके लिए पानी हो और कुछ खाने के लिए चीज़ें हों, जैसे कोई दाना वग़ैरह, या कुछ ना मिले तो थोड़ी सी दाल ही बाहर डाल दें, और चूंटियों के लिए भी थोड़ी सी दाल डाल दें। इसका सवाब भी है और ये हमें भी एहसास दिलाता रहता है कि हम अकेले नहीं हैं, हमारे ऊपर बहुत सी और चीज़ों की जिम्मेदारी भी है। जिम्मेदारी के बारे में सोचते हुए मुझे ख्याल आया कि इन दिनों में बेचारी बिल्लियों और कुत्तों का क्या होगा, जो गलियों में ज़िंदगी गुजारते हैं। सारी दुकानें बंद हैं और कहीं पर भी उन्हें खाना नहीं मिलेगा। तो ख्याल रखिए, बिल्लियों और कुत्तों के लिए थोड़ा सा खाना बाहर छोड़ दीजिए, ये ज़रूरी है। और पानी भी हमारी जिम्मेदारी है कि हम अपने इर्द गिर्द के माहौल पे नज़र रखें, कोई भूखा ना रह जाए। जैसे हमारी नेबर्स का ख्याल रखना हम पे फ़र्ज़ है, इसी तरह उन सब का जो बेज़बान है। तो सोच रही थी कि उशना शाह बहुत दर्दमंद दिल रखती हैं और बहुत कुत्तों और बिल्लियों के बारे में सोचती हैं, और एम्बेसडर भी हैं वो एक NGO की। तो उनसे बात करूं कि वो आजकल क्या कर रही हैं और उन्होंने क्या सोचा है, किस तरह वो अपना ये काम आगे जारी करेंगी। तो चलते हैं कराची में उष्णा के घर और उससे बातें करते हैं। उष्णा, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Assalamualaikum. How are you?
हम गुड, वालेकुम अस्सलाम। ये हाथ में क्या है तुम्हारे?
Ice.
आइस? तुमने क्या 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 हुआ है? Why do you have ice in your hands?
I have a really bad knee and hip injury, and the knee मैं इसको मुझे असल में इसमें इसका cartilage मेरा बहुत like it's worn out. I destroyed it. So मैं बाज नहीं आती. I keep working out and doing things, and then it's inflamed. But inshallah, when this is done, the quarantine, I'll get this looked at and
Well, you
fixed.
have to do two things. एक तो इन्फ्लेमेशन को खत्म करना होगा। ट्राई आउट अपने अपने जो खाने के रेजिमेंट है ना, जो आप खाते हो उसमें से कुछ चीजों को आगे पीछे करके देखो, मे बी यू विल फील बेटर।
कोशिश करी like this is healthy water. So
हाँ
healthy is a natural anti-inflammatory, so that sort of helps.
हाँ, कोशिश करो कि इन्फ्लेमेशन कम हो, और जो
So
तुम्हें।
wait,
हाँ
अगर आप खाने ऐसे खाएं जिससे इन्फ्लेमेशन कम होती है तो उससे वो जॉइंट्स पे भी फर्क पड़ता है।
हाँ, बिकॉज आपकी बॉडी आई थिंक जब इन्फ्लेम होती है तो ऑब्वियसली दर्द होता है ना,
Oh, okay.
है ना। एंड
I'll be careful now.
यू विल फाइंड आउट कौन सी चीजों से तुम्हें ज्यादा इन्फ्लेमेशन है बॉडी में।
Yeah, I think gluten वगैरह इस टाइप की
हाँ,
चीजें।
कोशिश करो फिर
You look
एक्सरसाइज।
so good, by the way. I love this car.
थैंक यू। ये मुझे
You're in my city right now.
थैंक
Sorry,
यू
go on.
ये मुझे तलाल और अमल ने दिया था।
It's
So
beautiful. It's very nice.
I should wear it. I think it's so pretty.
I'm so jealous. You're in my city. I wish I was there right now. Like, I'm so jealous.
ये अच्छा, कितने अरसे रही हो यहाँ पे?
Many years. Like, most of my life has been there. Somewhat in Vancouver also, but most of my life. फिर मैं पाकिस्तान आ गई for O levels. फिर I went back. O levels आधे खत्म करके I did finish my high school, then college. फिर मैं कराची आ गई for work. So the majority has been in Canada.
So ये यहाँ पे किस जगह पे रहते थे आप लोग टोरंटो?
The last time I was living there was downtown.
Oh,
फिर एक point पे York के campus, but we lived in a town called Burlington, which was next to Hamilton. Like it's Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton, Niagara, and then Buffalo, New York, आगे जाके.
So you have nice memories of this place.
I have wonderful memories. I love Toronto. It's perhaps my favorite city.
लोग अच्छे हैं वैसे, Canadians are nice people, है ना?
They are good. I would like to say we are good people, but now it doesn't feel like I'm that Canadian anymore. So they are great people.
अच्छा, कैसी है रूटीन भाई लॉकडाउन में? क्या कर रही हो, क्या नहीं कर रही हो?
Samina ji, मेरी overall like आपको पता है we're not used to staying at home. हम जब काम करते हैं हम 12 घंटे काम करते हैं. So it feels like there's an anxiety that you're not being productive, but और जितनी मैं चीजें मैं हमेशा कंप्लेन करती थी कि मेरे पास टाइम नहीं होता कि मैं ये करूं वो करूं और वो चीजें मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ so I wish कि मैं इतनी productive हो जाऊं but I'm keeping myself sane by exercising daily थोड़ा बहुत भी हो by just being healthy by getting some reading in and I'm stuck in Karachi my as you know my home is in Lahore my mom's there so I'm here by myself with my house staff and my dogs
Oh,
and yeah
I
so
didn't.
but it's okay
I
I
thought
don't hate it
और चली जाओगी
कैसे
जब
फिर
जब
फ्लाइट से
जब तो जहाज चल रहे थे when they decided लॉकडाउन से पहले तो जहाज चल रहे
I was so what happened is just before that I was in Dubai and I came back and I didn't want I was self quarantined like a week before the actual quarantine because I didn't want to risk it for other people since I was traveling and then the flights closed. But it's okay. I don't hate it. I actually because we're so lucky, Samina ji, we have the means to live like this. So you just every time I get a little distressed, I feel like I'm being ungrateful because there are people who are worried about how to feed their kids right now. And so it's not that bad. Like I went on a cycle today with my friends. It was amazing. I was biking all over,
keeping the distance
keeping the distance, wearing our masks, wearing gloves. Like we were quite, we we're
और
very safe that way.
बात की थी तो तुम जिम गई हुई थी isn't gym going to gym dangerous
मतलब मैं घर पे वर्कआउट कर रही थी. I have my
oh so अगर
yeah
जिम
yeah.
जिम तो अभी नहीं जाना चाहिए आई थिंक लोगों को है
Gyms
ना
तो बंद है. Everything is
अच्छा
closed.
gyms बंद है ओके ओके
Yeah yeah yeah.
तो जिन्होंने अपने घर में कुछ किया हुआ है यू नो मिनी जिम्स क्रिएट करे हुए वो दैट इज सेफ
Yeah. I have a brilliant trainer and she sent me equipment and so but वो मैं use नहीं करी. I'm using just body weight stuff right now. हिम्मत नहीं है रोजे में like weights lift करें. It's exhausting. Are you working out?
नो यू नो मैं बहुत चोर हूँ एक्सरसाइज की
Are you walking at least?
लेकिन for my you know I hurt my knees I during the time पला and post पला तो नहीं मैं वो एक जो मुझे मेरे इंस्ट्रक्टर ने फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने जो मुझे दी है ना एक्सरसाइजेज वो मैं करती हूँ आफ्टर वी टॉक्ड I'll show you what he's given me and maybe you can follow that it's
Maybe I can yeah if it's for your knee please send it to me.
yes, yes,
I would
yes.
love that.
I'll show it to you after we've done with our recording है ना तो
I'm so shocked you're doing your show. It's awesome.
No, I thought कि लोग इतने घरों में बंद हैं और I should talk to all the people that I like. So I'm talking.
And you always get everything out of people. That's your genius.
Oh, no, this
Your show is like, you know, it's I'm so scared because I'm like, Ushna, don't say anything stupid. Don't say anything stupid because your show is so you're so good.
no no.
Everyone just loves opening up to your energy is
ये
so
तो
good.
किसी की कोई गिरा नहीं खोल रहा कोई secret नहीं है. This is just to you know keep positivity going and you know
Yeah.
we all need a
No,
little.
but it's beautiful that you have that vibe that everyone feels so comfortable with you.
I'm blessed. ये बताओ how do you keep yourself positive? क्योंकि जो लोग हम सारे workaholics हैं. We all love going to the set. We all love working. You know?
Yeah.
और हमें आदत पड़ गई है लोगों के साथ
Exactly. So I have an app called Headspace and it's really convenient. It's like guided meditation because आपको पता है मेरा दिमाग एक जगह रहता नहीं. So I try to take out like 5 to 10 minutes a day to do that. Just to just center myself so that I have control over my day. And then I do this thing where I practice gratitude like every morning. So I wake up and I try to figure out what all I'm thankful for. And my day, alhamdulillah, goes seamlessly after that. Like I'm so blessed, mashallah. My family is healthy. They're okay. You know, my house staff is with me. They're amazing. They're taking such good care of me. So I'm more grateful than anything else. And yeah, and prayer has been helping. Like I don't like to talk about religion so much, but that has been centering me a lot also.
अरे दुआएं तो बहुत I think essential है इस दुनिया को बेहतर करने में. And what have you learned in this time? You know, anything to do with the world and also about your own self. क्या
I've learned that we are so capable of being self-sufficient. दुनिया overall इतनी dependent हो गई है, consumerism इतना बढ़ गया है, we're so dependent on like buying things and the economics of it. And I'm talking about the people that can support themselves. I'm of course not talking about, you know, people who don't have the means to, but right now. But we don't need to constantly be shopping. We don't need to constantly be out. We're okay at home. We can cook. I learned to cook for the first time. I've never in my life cooked.
Really?
And
What क्या बनाया था सबसे
I
पहले?
make the best. सबसे पहले I made this pasta with red snapper. Like my friend who's a chef was helping me on the phone. Then I made karahi, and then I made like the best biryani. Then I failed with a coconut biryani, coconut milk biryani. That was horrible. My dogs ate that. They loved it. And then I made the best biryani on the planet, like better than my mom's. I will make you try it. It was so good.
Wow.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've learned, that we don't need to always be out and depend on things and people. We can be okay at home. The simple life is not so bad.
और नई चीज अपने बारे में क्या पता चली? Other than that, you can also cook.
I
Ushna,
can cook.
Ushna can also do what else?
I can make smart decisions for myself. I've learned to do that. I can make very intelligent decisions for myself without being emotional, and I can invest my emotions in the right facets of life now, because I also just turned 30 years old.
Wow.
So that has something to do with it.
That is so special. 30 is so amazing. All good things happen when you're 30.
Are you sure? Do you promise? Because I feel like I'm so old right now.
No, all good things happen. We have a better sense of balance, because we understand people also better. I think we understand ourselves better when we are 30. We know what we want from life. We want what 100%. We want from our relationships. I think things get better when we are 30.
I completely agree. Saaf baat hai.
Acha, don't you feel that suddenly there is a better side of you?
100%. I mean, you would be so proud. I hope that we can work soon when this is done, because you've always been like a mother to me, like a second mom. I've known you bachpan se, and you would be so proud, and you've always encouraged me when you've seen good, and you've always scolded me when you've seen bad. So I'm excited to show you this more than anything else.
Oh, you are amazing, because you are so talented. And look what you've done with your career.
I've also figured out something else about myself, and I would love to tell you this. Okay, I have never told anyone this. I'm sorry, my dogs are going ballistic right now. So, do you remember on sets, I would have problem focusing, blocking people out while I'm delivering my line? And that wasn't just on set. That's in a lot of facets of my life. And I wanted to try it because I would get down to work and I wouldn't be able to focus. And it was getting worse and worse by the year. Turns out it's acute, ADHD. And it's not very heavy, but it's because I figured it out. There are ways to fix that. Because I was panicking. I was like, I can't focus. I couldn't even focus on a film properly. I would get up and, it was becoming really difficult for me. And I thought, that can't be my personality. That can't be who I am. I wasn't always like this. What is it? And it turns out it is a condition that I've been sort of seeking help for. And it's curable. And I've been sort of managing it now. So that's something I've discovered. Finally.
That's very good.
Yeah,
because actually acting is not in isolation, Ushna. Acting is all about, it is about other people, because
100%. And in Pakistan, we don't have the luxury of having very quiet sets and having a non-distracting environment. That's the card we've been dealt. We're gonna have distractions. And to work through it is...
अकेले कुछ नहीं है, हम मिलके काम करते हैं, मिलके,
वो तो बहुत मजा आता है. When we work together, it's so much fun. Samina ji, our drama Bala, alhamdulillah, has done so well that people are still talking about it. It is now in Saudi Arabia. Do you know?
In Arabic?
Yes! You don't know?
I didn't know.
Yeah. We have voice actors doing the Arab, and it's a hit there. I'm getting so many messages. It's amazing. People hate me and they love you.
But that is your success, when people love you, that's a success. Yeah. तो अभी क्या कर रही हो? Are you planning anything? अभी नया कोई नई script पढ़ी है?
This was supposed to be my time off. I'm directing. Oh, I tell you everything. I was actually in the works of creating and directing a pilot episode for a show that I can't discuss too much, and it was going to be in Dubai. And so we were prepping for that. So this was my time off to do that either way. But that's okay, because it gives me and my team time to storyboard it more and, perfect it more before we go on shoot. But yeah, I wasn't going to be acting. I'm supposed to be doing a film also. That's also on hold.
So
तो वो भी अब आगे चले गए.
are you directing the film or are you acting?
No, I'm acting in the film, but I'm directing a show that may or may not get picked up, so I don't want to say too much about it.
No,
It's a risk.
I think it's good. We need young directors and more women directors. I think we
100%. We need more young women directors for sure.
We need directors, producers, we need line producers, we need more people on the set, women on the set, you know.
Agreed. And it's usually a better set when there's more women on it. Have you noticed?
Yes, of course.
It's usually an easier set when...
Yeah. So ये secret क्यों रख रहे हो अपने पास कि मैं ये किस तरह सोचा कि तुम direct भी कर सकती हो?
मैंने हमेशा से direct करना था. I always wanted to direct. In fact, I wanted to do that more than act.
Really?
I love direction. Yeah, because I think we all have sort of, with artists, we all sort of want to create our own art. And instead of complaining about what was being handed to me constantly or giving my opinions in other people's work, you know, when we direct, we're always contributing. I thought it was high time that I created something that's mine. And I've always wanted to direct. I love direction. Like I did a few plays back in Canada that I theater and all. And then, you know, with my family, just sort of it's in the blood.
So demanding, Ushna. Direction is so demanding.
Can you imagine with my temper?
I was being polite.
I know exactly what you were saying. I think I'll be okay. I've been trying to work on that. So that, which is why I'm doing it in Dubai also, because it'll be a little bit easier. They'll be a little more efficient. I've said too much.
No, I think you'll do a good job.
Thank you. You're looking so good, by the way. Your hair looks amazing, mashallah. You're looking very nice.
Thank you. Because
you don't age. Mashallah.
अच्छा हाँ मेरा plan तो है कि मैंने age नहीं करना इंशाल्लाह.
What are you eating? Send it to me.
Oh, I think vegetables, and Anam is very good with organic everything, you know. So
okay.
Yeah.
So you're making sure everything's organic, like no pesticides, none of that. That's so good. That's so important.
I think it's important to be positive. ठीक है ये वक्त मुश्किल का वक्त है लेकिन ये गुजर भी जाएगा ना कोई वक्त ठहरता तो नहीं है ना nothing is permanent and forever.
It could have been a war. We were at the brink of a world war. अभी शुक्र है कि वो नहीं हो रहा. Missiles नहीं गिर रही. घर ही बैठे हैं.
शुक्र.
So it could always be worse. But this year sucks. Like I'm sorry, but 2020 sucks. Like from the beginning, we had the Amazon fires, we had the Australian bushfires. Kobe died, which was really painful. I love Kobe Bryant. And then we have this. It's just like one thing after the other. It's just not ending. And then we were almost at like World War III with America and Iran. Like, what is happening?
I think we need a little bit more peace. Asha, what are you doing about your animal activism here about? You know, there's safe.
I'm not doing anything because there's really nothing I can do, but I'm doing my part by feeding stray dogs around my house. So when the boy at my house goes for a walk, I make sure he takes extra food in a bowl and he places it around. But I feel like I need to be more proactive. Like today I was biking to Phase 8 and I saw so many stray animals and they're dying, Samina ji. They're starving. Restaurants band hai. Trash में से बेचारे खाते हैं. Trash में खाते खाते मुंह उनके कट जाते हैं. शीशे गिरे होते हैं. उन्होंने तो रोजे नहीं रखे, वो तो जानवर है और इस वक्त रेस्टोरेंट्स भी बंद है तो उनको जो शाम का भी खाना मिलता था वो भी नहीं. तो I feel like everyone really needs to make a proactive effort to feed these animals right now.
You know, actually, if you remember, हमने ये पहले भी डिस्कस किया था कि टर्की के अंदर जो सिटी है ना, remember when I came back from Turkey and I shared it with you?
Yeah, we discussed it.
ये actually movement शुरू हुई थी citizens से. Citizens ने कुत्तों का और बिल्लियों का ख्याल रखना शुरू किया था. फिर सिटी गवर्नमेंट ने टेक ओवर कर लिया उनकी वैक्सीनेशन को और वो वैक्सीनेट होते हैं और प्लस आई थिंक उनके पास एक छोटा सा
उनको टैग्स लगते हैं and they're fed by people. It's amazing. I actually discussed this. Yeah.
You know, so what we need is कि ये सिटी को हम सबको जो हम जो सिटीजन्स हैं अपने अपने शहरों के हमें ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि you know वो हमारी तरफ
समीना जी पता है क्या, एक बहुत गंदा, अब सिटीजन्स भी है, जो पॉपुलेशन है उन एम्पैथेटिक सिटीजन्स की या उन एनलाइटेंड सिटीजन्स की वो बहुत कम है. Majority of people view dogs as palit, which by the way technically they are not. They view them as like a nahusat. बहुत false information है कि they spread diseases. They're spreading coronavirus, which they're not. लोगों ने पत्थरों से कुत्तों के jaws तोड़े हैं इस वक्त, thinking they're spreading coronavirus. फिर एक एम्पैथी शायद हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम्स में इतनी नहीं है, या जो वो उन्होंने डाली नहीं है जो बच्चों में वो होनी चाहिए, कि they regard animals as living beings. They just don't see them. A lot of people, and I'm not talking about, you know, everyone, obviously. There's so many amazing people that are working for animal rights and that are doing their part. But so many people just don't see what we see. They just see them as pests. And they don't understand that if you look at dogs and cats, do you know that dogs are bred by humans to depend on humans? These animals could have been wild wolves fending for themselves hunting, but they're not. They're dependent on us because of us. And we're not doing anything about it. So yeah, there's definitely a movement that needs to start in the citizens or organizations hai, like ACF hai, Todd's Welfare hai, Save Our Strays hai. But we need to really educate the masses more than anything else. And it's like, where do you begin?
उष्णा, I think सबसे पहले हमें ये चीज रियलाइज करनी चाहिए इन दिनों में जब हम बंद हैं, कि हमने जानवरों को जब हम बंद करते हैं, जूस बनाते हैं, you know, that is inhuman, that is not nice. ठीक है, एक. दूसरा, I feel ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हमने मिलजुल के रहना है. ये जो कोरोना है इसने ये भी हमें सिखाया है कि हमने मिलजुल के रहना है, और हम पैदा किए गए हैं ख्याल रखने के लिए दूसरों.
Thank you. Ashraful makhlukat, that's the point.
ख्याल रखने, और जानवर उसका हिस्सा है, इकोलॉजी का हिस्सा है. वो है तो हम हैं, हम हैं तो वो है. दरख्त, परिंदे, you know, ये जानवर, फूल, पौधे, ये सब चीजें, मछलियां समंदर में, हम सब डिपेंडेंट है ऑन ईच अदर. ये कहते हैं कि शहद की मक्खियां होंगी तो हम भी होंगे. You know, इकोलॉजी का बैलेंस
एक इतनी छोटी सी चीज इतनी इम्पेरेटिव है. मक्खियां, फॉर एग्जांपल, शहद की मक्खी नहीं होगी तो we can collapse. There's not going to be life left. You know, we need to pollinize the earth. So everything is so important. It's such a delicate balance. And
ये जब तक बचपन से स्कूल में नहीं सिखाया जाएगा, और बड़े नानियां दादियां जो पहले कहानियों में ये सारी बातें बता देती थी, अब टेलीविजन को बताना पड़ेगा. ये पहले जब हम कुत्ते से प्यार से ट्रीट करना और उसको खाना देना, उसका पानी रखना, चिड़ियों का पानी रखना और उनका दाना रखना, ये हमारी नानी दादी ने हमें सिखाया था. और उसके बाद फिर अम्मी ने
एग्जैक्टली मामा ने मुझे ये सब चीजें सिखाई. तो आई डोंट नो कि ये चीजें, यू नो, आई हैव ऑलवेज वांटेड टू स्टार्ट a PSA and a campaign that goes school to school and educates people on this. And I feel like कि public service announcements अगर हमारी government थोड़ी सी help कर दे और इस चीज में हम educate करें, because अगर आप देखें समीना जी, this corona thing, conspiracies बहुत हैं, could be man-made, could be whatever, but I feel like since it's happened, the earth has sort of gotten better, right? It's gotten cleaner, it's whatever. It's nature's way, it's God's way of telling us that, look at what you've done, you're the disease. Look at what you've done to this planet, you know. So we need to learn from this, if anything, because we're destroying it.
और उष्णा, ये भी जरूरी है सबको बताना, स्पेशली बच्चों को, कि हम अगर हम चाहते हैं कि हम जिंदा रहें, तो हमें हर चीज को जिंदा रखना है अपनी जिंदगी के लिए. हमें दरख्त नहीं काटने, हमने पौधे लगाने हैं, हमने दरख्त लगाने हैं, हमने कुत्तों, बिल्लियों, जानवरों का ख्याल रखना है,
सब जानवरों का,
सबका, गधों का, घोड़ों का, हर जानवर का.
और जिस तरीके से जो हम मास कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं मीट को, जिस तरीके से हम खाते हैं गोश्त, और वो क्योंकि मतलब जो ग्रीन हाउस इमिशंस हैं वो आप इतने देख लें, भैंस तो गायों की वजह से इतने होते हैं, कैटल की वजह से, because they're breeding them at this ridiculously exponential rate to feed us, feed the world, and look at what it's doing to the planet. It's killing it. The CO2 emissions are ridiculous just based off the grazing lands and what that's doing.
Yeah.
So we need to really calm ourselves down and not have so many needs and not consume so much.
और उतना ही खाओ जितना जरूरत है खाने.
जरूरी नहीं हर वक्त गोश्त खाओ.
और ग्लटनी की क्या जरूरत है? वो आपकी सेहत के लिए अच्छी
I think this
उससे
is
ब्लड प्रेशर
something
होगा,
we
दिल
learnt
का
also.
फर्क पड़ेगा, यू नो, वी हैव टू बी नाउ, आई थिंक बहुत सोच समझ के जिंदगी गुजारने का वक्त आ गया।
100%.
अच्छा,
Absolutely.
तो सबसे पहले जब ये लॉकडाउन खत्म होगा और क्वारंटाइन से बाहर निकलोगी, सबसे पहले क्या करोगी?
सबसे पहले क्या करूंगी? घर जाऊंगी. I'll hug my mother. I miss her so much. But I think I'll just. I'm not aching to go out. Like I've been saying, I need a vacation. I need a vacation. But this has made me so conscious कि अगर मैं foreign एक vacation पे चली जाऊंगी, I think I'll feel a little guilty if I go off to an island to like or start partying right away. I think I would just feel bad. Like मैंने कुछ नहीं सीखा. So I think I would take it slow.
मैंने किसी की एक पढ़ा था, किसी का मैसेज आई थिंक फेसबुक पे या इंस्टा पे, कि हमें इस दफा जब हम लॉकडाउन से निकलेंगे और हमारा दिल करेगा कि हम थोड़ी सी ट्रैवल करें या वेकेशन पे जाएं, तो अपने मुल्क में ही ट्रैवल करें, क्योंकि हमारे मुल्क के लोगों को हमारी आई थिंक ज्यादा जरूरत है, हमारे पैसे की जरूरत है,
हमारी इकोनॉमी को बहुत जरूरत है. 100%. मैं सोच रही थी कि मैं हुंजा जाऊंगी.
तो आई थिंक कि हमारे लोगों को हमारी जरूरत है अब, हमारे पैसे की और यू नो टूरिज्म की. अपने ही मुल्क के अंदर टूरिज्म करें, अपने ही मुल्क को फायदा दें उन सारे यू नो पैसों का जो हमने बाहर जाके खर्च करने हैं. अपने मुल्क को चाहिए.
इस वक्त बिल्कुल समीना जी, there's like an economic collapse going on. मुझे डर है अगर लोग फाके इतने करेंगे तो डाके तो डालेंगे. What choice are we giving them? We're at a complete economic breakdown. We really need to boost our economy up because it's scary. It's really scary right now.
से हम गुजर रहे हैं, हम सारे गुजरेंगे, हम सबका काम बंद है. हम सारे सिंगर्स जो ऑडियंस के सामने अपने शोज करते थे, उनका काम बंद है, एक्टर्स का काम बंद है, सारे लोगों का काम बंद है. तो जो
वो तो बंद है, but you know I was thinking कि it starts at tears.
उष्णा, उसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप डाके डालें. I'm so sorry.
No. I'm talking about people, and वो ये हो रहा है, by the way. डाके डाल रहे हैं. People are breaking in. I'm talking about people who have nothing to eat right now, that are living on daily wages. It's just such a scary thought right now that
पैसे पहुंचा रही है, लोग हेल्प कर रहे हैं, हम सब मदद कर रहे हैं, लोग बहुत राशन बांट रहे हैं, लोग बहुत दूर दूर तक जाके लोगों की मदद कर रहे हैं.
And this is what's scaring me also. राशन बंट रहा है and people are also selling it now.
उष्णा मेरी जान, जो वीडियोस आ रही हैं, डाके वो लोग डाल रहे हैं जिनके पास है. ये कन्वीनियंस है, ये उज़र है, ये
एक एक्सक्यूज मिल गया. You're saying?
या ये एक्सक्यूज है. डाका जो गरीब है ना, डाका डालता. I'm sorry. गरीब के डाके नहीं डालता.
My mother is so scared right now. She's like, तुम अकेली हो वहाँ, you just have the staff, and you know I'm just so worried. And उनको रोज कोई ना कोई कहानियाँ सुना रहा होता है, and she's just having like palpitations daily. But I'm really worried about the economy right now. I'm really worried about the daily wage.
और एक चीज और I think हमें वादा करना चाहिए इन दिनों में, कि हम अपने मुल्क को बहुत साफ रखेंगे. बिल्कुल साफ रखेंगे. हम नहीं गन मचाएंगे, क्योंकि गन से ही तो बीमारियां निकलती हैं.
इस वक्त इतना खूबसूरत लग रहा है ना शहर. कूड़ा वगैरह है पहले का, but because there's nobody on the streets, it's so beautiful. And I was thinking, while I was cycling around Karachi, I was thinking back in the day, before so much population and before you know all the government changes, when Karachi was very liberal and very cool, I was thinking it must have been so nice and clean, and people would have been riding out in their bikes, and it must have been so open and fresh. And
मैं कराची में साइकिल चलाती थी ना, I used to buy Karachi. And मेरी पीरू से शादी हुई है, तो मेरी सबसे पहली चीज जो मेरे साथ मेरी चीजों से लाहौर गई थी, वो मेरी साइकिल थी.
See, that's what I was thinking, and that's happening right now. अगर आप होती, you would have really liked it.
Yeah, so actually हमें ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा, हमें साइकिलिस्ट का ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा. हमें देखना पड़ेगा कि हमारी गाड़ी जो वेल ट्यून्ड है, हमारी गाड़ी में से एमिशन तो नहीं, हम धुआं तो नहीं गाड़ी में से छोड़ रहे. You know, so we have to be very conscious now. और I think गवर्नमेंट को भी बहुत ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा, और हमारे सिस्टम्स बनाने पड़ेंगे कि हम अपने मुल्क का ख्याल रखें और उसको जितना हो सके सरसब्ज रखें.
I think इस एक्सपीरियंस से शायद लोगों में एहसास आ जाए.
इंशाल्लाह.
I think इंशाल्लाह.
क्योंकि हमें हमें सोचना चाहिए कि ये ऑलमोस्ट नियर डेथ एक्सपीरियंस था, हम में से कोई भी जा सकता था। सो अगर हम जीना है तो हमें जिम्मेदारी से जीना है।
Live responsibly. I like that.
You know?
How's Toronto? How's the situation there right now?
Toronto is I think following the rules. हम सारे यहाँ पे अपना कर रहे हैं, लोग चलते भी हैं अगर सड़क पे तो डिस्टेंस रखते हैं, लोग मास्क पहन के चल रहे हैं। मैं और अना बाहर नहीं निकले अभी तक, हमने अपनी वो रेगुलर डेली वॉक नहीं शुरू किया, हम बैकयार्ड में ही थोड़ा चल लेते हैं और अमल आ जाती है और हम डिस्टेंस रख के एक दूसरे को फिर।
So how do you get your groceries and all?
अनव ने पूरा सिस्टम बना लिया है ऑनलाइन का, everything gets delivered.
वो यहाँ भी हो रहा है by the way कराची में. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like fresh fruits, vegetables आ जाते हैं, आपके nut milks आ जाते हैं, like and they come very safely sanitized.
तो हमें ये भी
I'm very proud of us too. Yeah.
उष्णा, I think अभी हम ये भी सोचना है कि हम ज्यादा प्लांट बेस्ड हो जाएं, कोशिश करें कि जितना भी हम प्लांट से अपनी ताकत और अपनी प्रोटीन्स हासिल कर सकते हैं तो करें, you know, और
जितना पॉसिबल है. We're a very carnivorous culture.
और इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाएं, अपनी जो कुव्वत मदाफियत है, जो हमारे इम्यून सिस्टम को हमने स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है ताकि हम इन सारी बीमारियों से लड़ सके। कुछ पता नहीं है कल कौन और आ जाए, you know.
Absolutely, I agree. I think this is another thing because अब इतने लोग are becoming plant based, and I feel like that's the next step the world has to take. And there's so many options, especially जहाँ आप हैं, you have access to these amazing new meats also, like impossible, like you can mimic meat without eating meat. And then we have like all these amazing milks, you don't need dairy anymore. मैं तो अब मैंने जाके इस रमजान में शहद शुरू किया, मैंने तो साल से शहद भी छोड़ दिया था because I didn't like the way they were treating मक्खियाँ. And you know, so there's so many alternatives, but I think बहुत जरूरी है कि अब हम ख्याल रखें अपना और अपने मुल्क का. For sure.
और मशरूम उगाएं, मशरूम प्रोटीन के कहते हैं ना, मशरूम उगाएं, वो सारी.
Do you like mushrooms?
हाँ, I like mushrooms, and मशरूम उगाए जा सकते हैं. जैसे बी फार्मिंग होती है उस तरह से मशरूम की फार्मिंग होती है. हमें एवोकाडोज उगाने चाहिए, हमें वो सारी चीजें उगानी चाहिए. हमें खजूरें अपने मुल्क में उगानी चाहिए ताकि आप डिपेंडेंट ना हो. और हमारा मुल्क इतना ज़रखेज़ है, हर तरह की चीज हम उगा सकते हैं. We just have to, you know, अगर हम ट्यूलिप उगा सकते हैं लाहौर में तो हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
लाहौर में आपके ट्यूलिप्स द फ्लावर?
हाँ, हमने उगाए हैं ट्यूलिप्स. ये जो एक है ना जगह, एक क्लब है, वहां पे उन्होंने उगाए हैं और फील्ड उगाई थी पूरी.
That sounds. Mama is always experimenting and growing weird things. Like she's always कभी कुछ उगा रही होती है जो पाकिस्तान में नहीं मिलता, कभी कुछ. She's very cool with that.
हाँ, ये बताओ भाई, अब 30 की होने वाली है तो कोई खास
I knew you would come to this. How do I answer this?
कोई ऐसा जो तुम्हारा साथी हो जन्म जन्म का?
I'll say this much. I'm single until I'm married.
अच्छा.
I don't consider. So until that happens, I'm very single.
अच्छा.
But that's all I'll say. I feel like it's so scary हमारे मुल्क में to share. हमारे मुल्क में नहीं, overall it's unfair to say हमारे मुल्क में, लेकिन especially हमारी society में डर लगता है अपनी कोई happiness share करने से. एक तो नजर, दूसरा for some reason certain people feel it in themselves to spoil something good, spoil someone else's happiness. So as artists especially, we have to guard it so much because you never know ke, I don't know, until I'm just very insecure about divulging so much because I feel like whenever I'm too happy, be it a relationship, be it work, be it anything, अगर मैं बहुत उसको expose करूँ और shows की मारूँ, तो somewhere down the line things go wrong.
अच्छा.
So I feel the need to be very private in those things now, especially.
इसका मतलब जब मैंने अक्स किया ना तुम्हारी सारी गुफ्तगू से, कोई है जिसे तुम्हारे कुत्ते अच्छे लगते?
जिससे क्या?
तुम्हारे कुत्ते अच्छे लगते?
जिसको मेरे कुत्ते अच्छे लगते? I hope so. Let's see. I hope. But हर एक को मेरे कुत्ते अच्छे लगने चाहिए. They're amazing dogs. Do you want to meet them?
Yeah, sure. दिखाओ.
Yeah, let me call my dogs. Hold on. Okay. Narco Audrey, come here. Come on.
I love cats and dogs.
Okay.
Oh,
Aja, 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 aja. So
God.
this is Audrey. She's a toy poodle, but she's shaved, so she looks like a rat, but she's not a rat. She looks like a chihuahua. Is it Narco? Sorry. And
Oh,
she's a Staffy Pitty. And yeah, these are my
hello.
babies. Huh?
Hello. Hello, doggies.
Hello. They can't hear you. I have earpods, but look at that. That's my drama mother-in-law. I made her life hell.
Mother-in-law.
My drama mother-in-law. Did you have Bilal on the show yet?
No, I don't know what he's up to.
You have his number?
I have his number. Acha, kya,
Call
acha.
him.
I think I should call him. It's been a long
Call
time.
him for sure. 100. You should call him. Why am I saying 100% so much today?
Call.
Yeah, call him.
ठीक है, Jani.
Call him.
So,
It'll be
Ushna,
good.
I wish you luck and I wish you happiness, and I hope your debut as a director really does well. And
I need your prayers. I hope you give me a discount when I make dramas so that you can be in them.
okay.
But yes, thank you so much. It's so good hearing from you.
Yeah, it's good talking to you too. It's been a long time, huh? And
Yes.
we shall meet again and work again.
Inshallah.
And good luck with everything you're doing. More power to you.
Thank you so much. Stay safe.